All right, let's look at the homework 2.7, problem number 1. All right, so we want to use the definition to find the derivative of this quadratic function. All right, so let's do that. For part A, we have f prime of 4. So we have this definition, right? So limit as h approaches 0. Right, this portion is we plug in 4 plus h into this function here. So we would have 4 plus h squared. And then you have a negative 6, 4 plus h plus 3. Minus f of 4 is 4 squared minus 6 times 4 plus 3, right? And if you multiply out, you're going to get 4 squared, which will be 16 here. And then you have 2 times 4 times h, so it's going to be 8h plus h squared. Just multiplying this out, we get that. And then distributing negative 6 to 4, you get the negative 24. Distributing negative 6 to h, negative 6h. And then we have plus 3, and if you multiply all out, it's going to be negative 5, so it's going to be plus 5 because of the negative sign here. All right, so we got that, and then if you simplify, you will get, so you have a h squared is left over. So I'm going to put that. All right, and then it's the h term would be 8h minus 6h. So it's going to be a 2h. Right? Then you have a 16 minus 24 is going to be negative 8, and plus 3 plus 5, so they all cancel out. So you just get that. Right? Then you can cancel out the h's here, so you're left with h plus 2. Right? Then as h goes to 0, it approaches 2. Right? Let's check the answer. All right, I came back and looks like we got part A correctly. Right, part B is pretty much the same except that instead of 4, we're going to use A. So here we're going to have quantity A plus H squared, right? And everything else is the same. So if you multiply out, you have A squared. You have a 2AH plus H squared, and then all the other ones. All right, then if you simplify, let's see, so A squared cancel out, and then you have 6A here cancel out, and 3 cancel out. So it looks like, let's see, so you have, let's see which one canceled out. All right, so we have two, maybe I'm going to write it out, 2AH, and then plus H squared, right? And this cancel out, and the 6A cancel out, and then so you have a 6H, so minus 6H, and then 3 cancel out, so we just get that. And then if you cancel out the h's, you are left with 2a plus h minus 6, right? So h goes to 0, so you have a 2a minus 6, right? So as a check, we noticed that plugging 4, so you have, if you plug in 4, 2 times 4 is 8, minus 6 is going to be 2, right? Which is the same answer as before. All right, so let's check the answer. All right, it came back and looks like we got part B correctly as well. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.